Hey guys, it's Sassy Cassie, and welcome back to another reaction video of Naruto. As always, I'd like to thank all of my subscribers and anyone watching this video. Thank you guys so much for following me on my shinobi journey. Second, as a friendly reminder, or in case you didn't know, that I have been an anime fan for a very long time, but I have never watched Naruto. However, because it's been out for so long, and because of the internet, and because one of my best friends' favorite anime is Naruto, there are just some things about Naruto that I already know. This is mostly character names, maybe what they look like, no real major plot points. However, I have come to understand that I may know more than I think I know, but I don't know what these things are until they come up in the show. So I apologize in advance if that bothers anybody, but we are just going to keep watching Naruto and enjoying it to the fullest. Thirdly, before we get into the recap, I apologize to either Jesus reincarnated or Jesus reincarnated, depending on how you want to read it, had asked me to answer after the portion of the training exams that we just got through who I thought the strongest kunoichi was, and I totally forgot to answer this, and I feel so bad, so I'm so sorry, but I will answer it now. As far as kunoichi go, I don't really know, because I'd like to think that Hinata was the strongest, but I'm pretty sure most everybody is probably gonna say Tamari, but I don't know how I feel about Tamari, and I know I shouldn't let personal feelings get in the way of who is actually the strongest, but in my heart it's Hinata, because mental strength is just as important as physical strength. So I know that doesn't really answer your question, but I'm sticking to it. On to the recap. So, in the last episode, we started to get a little bit into Naruto learning the summoning jutsu, and there were lots of other things happening, including that one guy, Hayate, dying, being killed by the Sand Ninja, because we found out that the Sand Ninja and the Sound Ninja are secretly working together to take down the Leaf Village, and I'm just like, what? While that is happening, over here Naruto is learning some new skills that will hopefully be really good for him to just keep going forward and prove to everybody that he's actually awesome, even though sometimes he's kind of dumb. And of course, at the end of the episode, he's finally learned the jutsu, and he summons a whole tadpole. It was adorable, but there's only he could only improve from here. So I'm excited to see if they're gonna show more of him learning this technique. Is he gonna learn more techniques or other techniques? And when are we getting to the next portion? Are we gonna have more background of what's happening with the sand and the sound? Oh my gosh, I can't believe I forgot that. We'll see what's gonna happen. So without further ado, let's get into the episode. I don't know why I said it that way. Got our boy Rock Lee too. He's doing great. Episode time. Is he gonna meditate under waterfalls? No. More girls? Or is this the recap?
Okay, I will, and this time I'm gonna summon a frog the size of a house. Summoning jutsu! Huh?
So how did it go?
Oh, the sass! The sass!
Give it a second, I think it's still growing.
It's still growing!
Stop fooling around and focus on your chakras if your life depended on it!
What do you think I'm doing?
He's trying. He's trying so hard. Oh, we're going to somewhere. Oh, Sakura. Don't be sad. Is she going into a state of depression? Does she blame herself? Don't blame yourself. It wasn't your fault.
Hey, come on, Sakura! Are you still asleep? When are
I'm busy. What a teenager response.
A feeling of yearning, a flower full of hope.
So is this episode going to be about Sakura?
The
Oh.
body of Hayate Gecko was found near Kikyo Castle.
What, Hayate?
He's dead?
Unbelievable.
This has to be Orochimaru's doing.
Y'all are all wrong.
No, I think not. He revealed himself to Anko and sent a warning not to cancel the exams. You see, these exams have brought together ninja from every allied nation.
What do you think it means?
There are two things we know about
It's weird seeing him without his hat. He has hat hair.
Leaf Village, and that his power is great. Perhaps great enough to crush a village on his own. Certainly great enough that any village would prefer to have him on their side, rather than against them.
Impossible. No village in the Alliance would betray another.
You don't know that.
The Alliance Treaty is only as binding as any verbal agreement. As we
Only a
found out during the
verbal
last
agreement?
great Ninja War.
Ninja War.
We would be fools to act too hastily. That might be just what our enemy is aiming for.
And besides,
I have questions.
when and if the time comes, we will gather the strength of the Hidden Leaf Village and fight if we must.
Are they expecting there to be another Ninja War?
Was I wrong?
Don't you even think of telling them about this, Mark.
She is like overcome with guilt. I hate that. Guilt can literally crush an entire person.
Well, standing here worrying isn't gonna do any good.
Atta girl.
That's right, I should bring flowers. Let's see now. Oh no.
Oh, Sakura, you poor thing. It's sad when a girl has to buy flowers for herself.
I'm not.
Rude, Ito, rude.
I'll make this quick.
Taking a planter to the hospital's like saying you expect the person to be there forever.
Some cut flowers might be a better idea.
Hospital? What do you mean?
She knows.
I think I'll bring him one red rose.
It's the flower of love.
Ha! How lame can you get?
Me, I'm gonna bring him a single daffodil. A noble flower that bravely endures the long months of winter, then blossoms forth as a sign of spring. Just like you will soon blossom again, Sasuke.
Okay, Sakura.
Botanist all of a sudden?
I warned you, I will not lose out to you.
Whatever. So are you gonna pay for that daffodil?
I should get two.
Two? Why? You trying to impress him?
One for him, and another for Lee.
Aww. Sakura! Lee, Sakura cares about you. How cute.
Later! More!
Choji.
Can't order the short ribs!
He finally got his barbecue.
The short ribs?
Finally! This is all mine, Shikamaru. Don't try stealing any.
I don't think he'd want to.
Shikamaru, shouldn't you be training for the final exam instead of sitting around pigging out?
I have been training every day, all day.
Aww.
As a goddamn slave driver.
And it's not only Shikamaru. Choji's joined us for training as well.
Aww. Now Ino's gonna feel left out.
And besides, from everything I've heard, Guy and Kurenai's teams are training their butts off.
Yeah? Well, what about it?
After coming this far, you don't want them making you look bad, do you?
Oh, hitting a spot.
Man, this is such a drag.
You didn't have to say it, Shikamaru. We understood. We know what you're thinking.
I can't keep this up. No human being could.
Think I've used too much of my chakra.
Nachi! Are you alright?
They're just training. Is everyone training except for those in the hospital? Oh, Hinata, she's okay. Oh, is he telling them the plan? They don't seem that happy about it. Well, at least Tamati doesn't seem that happy about it. Oh, my heart.
Summoning jutsu!
Everyone's working so hard and Naruto is just there.
This one's bigger than the last one!
It is, actually. It is still a tadpole, but it's progress. It's bigger. There are so many things happening in this episode.
Sasuke, may I come in? You have a couple of pretty visitors here. Sasuke?
I'm sorry. What?
All of his clothes are gone. Huh? This is terrible. He's in no condition to be walking around on his own.
Please tell me he just ran away and nobody kidnapped him. Please.
At some point, he will come to me in search of power.
Oh no.
Oh, Sasuke.
This knowledge is gonna eat her alive. Ugh. What you doing, Kakashi?
Why is this so much harder than it used to be? Must be getting out of shape.
Climbing a cliff one-handed? Is he training because of this supposed incoming war? Something. What? Was, I only, This is Sasuke. I knew it.
What's up?
So you finally showed up.
What? He knew? What? What?
Now you wanted to see Rock Lee as well, right?
Yes.
He's in no better condition than Sasuke, so don't expect to have a very long visit.
Is he gonna be gone too?
Can we come in? You have a couple of pretty visitors here. Oh!
I knew it! Lee!
Weird. Look.
Oh, okay, he didn't like full on run away.
Stop it! What do you think you're doing?
191. Lee, keep away from me.
Oh.
Please. Got to finish my training.
Heartbreak music.
Sakura, speaking of Lee, you heard the news about him, didn't you? Huh? What news is that? His injuries were bad. Really bad. It means that he'll never... Well, his days as a ninja are over.
I don't believe it. I don't.
196. 197. 198.
You got this, Lee.
Do not count me out. I am not through yet.
Okay. I did not expect to cry in this episode.
99. Just one more. One more. Just one more.
Why, Eno? Huh? What is it that makes boys like that? They're always pushing things too far.
Because they're boys.
Why ask me? I'm not a boy.
funny.
What's wrong, Shikamaru? Don't tell me you've run out of gas.
This is such a drag.
All right, Choji, same thing again.
What you gonna do when you run out of chakra in a real battle? Aw, she left him the daffodil.
What a waste of a perfectly good rose. Yeah, my daffodil too.
It's fine. You don't need to waste your flowers on boys.
That's enough. We've been out here half a day.
You haven't done anything!
You little squirt! You should be grateful I'm even hanging out with you!
Yikes, man! Summoning Jutsu! Victory!
Hopeless! Why do I waste my time with you?
What, are you blind?
Huh?
It's got legs! Good job, Naruto.
You see? This one's got legs!
Now just give it 2 arms and a brain and maybe I can train it.
Why do you have to be so negative? You gotta admit, at least I'm making progress!
Oh my goodness. So we had a lot of back and forth between Naruto's actual training for the summoning jutsu and everybody else, because everyone else is training for like this final portion of the exam, but they also have like their other teammates training, which I think is great. So like 10-10's okay, because obviously she's out of the hospital, she's training with Neji. Rock Lee obviously doing all right. Personally, I think that with the what he said when he's like, don't count me out yet, I think that he's too stubborn to not still be a ninja. But then you also had a lot of portion of Sakura like blaming herself for Sasuke's condition. And I will say a lot of people are probably like, bleh, Sakura, she's terrible anyway, blah blah blah. But I also think that that's like a real like mental thing that people go through when they blame themselves for something, and the guilt like just almost overcomes them. So I kind of feel that's where Sakura is at the moment, that she's just like overcome with guilt and worry, and that could, very well eat a person alive. So hopefully that won't be her. Hopefully she will keep going, I guess. And then you also had that very tiny snippet of the Sand Village leader guy obviously telling the team about the plan that they're going to try to overthrow the Leaf Village and break this alliance. Apparently there's a verbal alliance that they were all talking about, and apparently there's been some great ninja war in the past, and that these alliances are fragile, which is what caused the first great ninja war or something like that. That I have questions, because if there was a first great ninja war, is there going to be a second great ninja war, or did they talk about that and I just completely forgot in the last like 10 minutes? I don't know. But there is a lot of information given in this episode and a lot of happenings, so I'm not really sure how to feel about any of it. I just think I have lots of questions, as usual. Maybe more questions than I usually do, though, because so much information was given, but not like full information to understand, if that makes sense. But we're just gonna have to settle with that for now. Hopefully next episode we'll learn a little bit more. Naruto will get more into his jutsu. Maybe he'll actually have a frog with 2 legs. It'll be a tiny frog. It's gonna be great. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching and following me on my shinobi journey. And until next time, bye!